match the professions with their work. You can do it as a homework. Please, dear parents, check the students to copy these boxes on their exercise book and to match the professions with their correct words, with their correct nouns. Okay. So today we have finished the 6th unit. We are going to start another unit, Unit 7, Health and Safety. Okay, Unit 7, Health and Safety. You know what health means? And you are always in the school, you are always to be safe. Don't run fast. When you are going down the stairs, you need to be very slow. So these things are what we call safety. Safety. So health means being well. Being well. There are different kinds of things that we have to do to be healthy and also to be safe. So we are going to see this one today. Before that, word blending. We are going to learn about prefix and suffix. Do you know what prefixes and suffixes are? Very good. As the name indicates, pre means before. Pre means before. So these prefixes are words that can be added at the beginning of a word. At the beginning of a word. Like for example, if I write happy here, it is an adjective. It is an adjective. So if I added some word before it, I added prefix. Like for example, an. This is a prefix. These prefixes or suffixes, they can change a meaning of a word. A meaning of a word and also the parts of speech. Here when I come to the suffix, suffixes are words that are added at the end of a word. Like the same word, happy. Then I am going to add ly here. This is a prefix because it is added at the end of a word. An is added at the beginning of a word, so it is prefix. Suffix is a word that is added at the end of a word. So happily. Happy was an adjective, but when I add this suffix, it is changed totally from adjective to adverb. So because of these prefixes, suffixes, there will be a meaning change and a parts of speech change. You can see this one. Happy is being happy, being joyful, yeah? When I added an, it is totally the opposite. Sad. Unhappy means sad. The opposite of the word. So I changed the meaning here because of the prefix. And again here, when happy is obvious, joyful. It was an adjective before. When I add the suffixes, then it is changed from adjective to adverb. Now it tells us how the action happened. Happily. She laughed happily. She was happy was the adjective, but when I added ly, then happily changed into adverb. Adverb. So this is prefixes and suffixes. You can also see on page 30 of your books, there are segmented words with prefixes and suffixes. So you are going to put these words together to form a correct word. Very good. So the next passage on page 31 of your book is about personal hygiene. You know what personal hygiene means? Good. I hope you know all these. So personal hygiene. To keep your personal hygiene, what do you do? Very good. You take a bath, you brush your teeth, you cut your nails. All these are personal hygienes. personal hygiene. So there, you can see the pictures on page 31 of your books. Somebody is washing their body, taking a bath, and a woman is washing her hair, and a boy again is washing a face, and a girl is brushing her teeth. Somebody is here cutting the nails, and a woman on the last picture is just cleaning or washing dishes. She is washing glasses. So to keep our personal hygiene, you can do different things. Some of them are listed here, but not only these. You can wash your socks, you can wash your uniforms. All these are part of your personal hygiene. So there is a passage on page 31 and 32. There is also a questions. You need to do those questions. As you remember, in our previous lesson, I told you to guess the meanings of the words from the context. That is very important, because when you grow up and read books and the like, even now when you read books, if you don't know a single word, you don't have to go run and search a dictionary. You have to guess the meaning by yourself from the context. So I need you to do the same activity on page 33, the same thing. So what I want to discuss today about grammar is about indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. So indefinite pronouns. Do you know what pronouns are? Good. So pronouns is one of the parts of speech. If you remember, I told you adjectives and adverbs are parts of speech. This is another part of speech. Pronouns. Pronouns are pronouns. Can you tell me pronouns? What pronouns are? Pronouns are words that take the place of noun. Take the place of noun. That takes the place of noun, which means instead of writing nouns again and again, you can change them with pronouns. I can give you a simple example. For example, Hannah is my sister. My sister. So, if I want to continue talking about Hannah or about my sister, she is smart. You see, instead of writing Hannah again here, I changed it with the pronoun she. With the pronoun she. There are different kinds of pronouns. But from these different kinds of pronouns, the one that we are going to discuss today is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. So these pronouns are, as the name indicates, indefinite means unknown. Unknown. There are pronouns that can take the place of a noun, but they are unknown. Like, for example, somebody. Somebody took my book. We don't know who took my book, but I gave it like a subject. Somebody. Nobody. No one. No one. These kind of pronouns are what we call indefinite pronouns. They take the place of noun, but they are indefinite, which means unknown. So, there are some examples given here in your textbook, page 36 of your books. So, everybody, everyone, anybody, anyone, somebody, someone, somebody, no one, all these are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. So, let us try instruction A on page 36 together with me. and then you are going to fill the blanks. Instruction B, at home, as a homework. Okay, I am lonely. I have blank to talk to. So this is obviously the first sentence leads us to the answer. Lonely means having no one to talk to. So I have no one to talk to. Let us see number 3. What are you doing here? I am writing for somebody. So you can fill the blanks this way at home. Instruction B says, complete the following dialogue with appropriate indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are given. What are indefinite pronouns? I gave you some hints here. Indefinite pronouns are pronouns that take the place of noun, but they are unknown. So what are the lists? It is already on your textbook. So do instruction B on page 36 by yourself. Okay. On page 38 also there is a matching exercise. You can do it orally. You can answer those questions by yourself. But okay. What we have discussed today is about can and can't, which means when we want to express our ability, we are going to use can and can't. What are can and can't? They are verbs. What kind of verbs are they? They are modal verbs. We have main verbs, helping verbs. From these helping verbs, there is also modal verbs. So these modal verbs are listed here. But from all these modal verbs, we have discussed only can and can't. What are they? Can is used to express our ability, something that we can do. But in the negative form, can't is used when we cannot do something or we cannot perform something. So, winding up this unit 6, on this we started unit 7, health and safety. So we discussed some pointers on our healthy and safety. How do we keep our personal hygiene? By washing our face, brushing our teeth every day or twice a day, and by taking a bath, cutting our nails. All these things are discussed there. And we discussed also about prefixes and suffixes. These prefixes and suffixes are words. Prefixes, for example, are words that are added before a word, and suffixes are words or letters that are added at the end of a word. So they can bring a meaning change and also a parts of speech change. And finally, indefinite pronouns are, we discussed about pronouns in general. What are pronouns? Pronouns are words that take the place of noun. And from this, we took indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns they are pronouns, they take the place of noun, but they are unknown. What are they? Somebody, nobody, no one, everybody. These are examples of indefinite pronouns. So, dear parents, please help your children to study according to the video which they are watching. And also, finally, I want them to try on the textbook by itself on page 39. There is a chart given for daily hygiene charts. So, starting from Monday to Sunday, they are going to tick what they are always doing. Here also, they are going to use adverbs of frequency. So, I want parents to check if the students are properly following the charts to fill the blanks given there. So this is all what we have for today. Thank you very much.